everyone. My name is Amy Williams and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is Sunday, March 18th. Nope. March 19th, 2023, and I am so excited today. Now, if you have watched many of my videos, you know I love embossing paste. That is one of my favorite mediums to use. I just think there's so many possibilities, and I've always used the shimmery white, but I've had the matte embossing paste, and so I wanted to play with that, and I saw something on Facebook yesterday. Because I'm always thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I saw something on Facebook where they did something with paint. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. How can I do that? Because I don't have, paint is not the medium here. And I was like, but we have embossing paste. So that was kind of the inspiration for this card. Plus I wanted to use some of the items that are on the online only items. So Stampin' Up! Has started something every, I want to say once a quarter, that they are going to bring out online exclusives, and that means they're not going to be in a catalog. They're only in the online, and until supplies last, some of them they are gonna, they'll reorder, but some of them they won't. When they're gone, they're gone. But this one is one I really liked. I love plants. Now, if you know me, if you've watched many of my videos, the two favorite colors that I use all the time are Pool Party and Flirty Flamingo. And today I'm not using any of them. We're all going to be with greens today. Has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. I just wanted to use this this bundle, this tropical leaf bundle. It is so pretty. So I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and let's get started. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to say, if you would please like and subscribe, I would appreciate that so much. I am really trying to get this going, and when you like and when you subscribe, that gets me shown to more people, and I would greatly appreciate it. And if you see something you like today, the link to my shop is down in the description, so you can always find that. So you can always go to my online shop and shop for anything you see, and you'll see those online exclusives there. So let me flip the camera now and we'll get going. All right, here we are. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you what we're going to do today. This is the card that we're doing today. I love this, and I don't know if you can see, but in here it's got, I used linen paper, and that is in the catalog. This frame is also in the catalog. So is this, and I'm going to show you that stuff. So right now, first thing I do is I'm going to show you the stamp set that they have. This is called Tropical Leaf, and I love it. I love the writing in this too. I think this is such a nice font. But what's great is that it has a punch that punches out this leaf right here. This, super easy to fussy cut, and if you want to, these are easy as well. And I do that in this, on this card. All right, so there's that. All right, now the other thing I want to show you is the dies that I'm using. Okay, these are Radiating Stitches dies, and here they are. This is the set that you get. You have all these frames, and then you have the cute circles and the heart, which is great. Now, I want to show you what these do, okay? The way these cut out is this. They don't cut out the center, and you can hopefully see. Y'all, when I was doing this, I really wanted to use Pool Party or Flirty Flamingo, but I resisted and chose a different color, went with Pacific Point. So here's this, and you can see, hopefully you can see those stitches around. And then the next size, this one looks like this, and hopefully you can, oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then here is the smaller one. Now the cool thing is that you can layer these up. Boom, boom, and boom, okay? You can do it in 3 different colors and you've got some really cool, a really cool look, right? Now I want to show you the, here's the heart. Again, it's not cut out. And then the circle, and then the other circle has left the building. Oh, nope, here it is. Okay, sorry. It is right here. So there's those. Again, boom, cute. I love circles, so I can see myself using this quite a bit. Okay, get ready. You'll see them. Now, sometimes you don't want the inside, like I didn't on this card. So here's what I did. I put the frame in frame. I put this on top of it and did that. Ta-da! So then you can do that. You can also put this size in here and cut this one out. Okay, so it'd be about like that. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to do that very quickly. We're not gonna spend a ton of time on this because, woo, we got a lot of fun stuff to do today. All right, so here is my cut and emboss. I've already got a piece of basic white in here, okay? And I'm gonna put these 2 in. I'm gonna put this one in first, just like this, okay? Then I'm gonna take the next size down, okay? And I'm gonna put it right in the middle there, see? And then it's gonna cut out. Now I'm gonna try to make sure that they are as straight as possible because I don't want it, you know, too wonky. But there you go. And then I'm going to put this in here. Now, these are pretty solid die, so you are going to hear a little crank sound. Woo, isn't that pretty? Okay. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. And then you are left with, well, a little bit of paper, but you're left with these 2. So look. Not only, oopsie, do you have this adorable piece right here, but you also have this adorable piece that you can use on another card. I've got like 6 of them now. All right, so there's that. I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay, and then I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't need that right this minute, because right now what we're going to do is we're going to work on this background right here, okay? This, I'm using linen paper, and get a little piece of it. Oh, I had one right there. This is linen paper right here, and you can kind of see that it is linen. Okay, it is actually, I don't know if you can see it on there, but anyway, this is linen, okay, and it's got a sticky back, okay, so that's the great thing about this. Now, you don't have to do this project on linen paper, okay? You can do it on basic white, and it's going to be just fine, all right? But here's what I have. I have my piece of linen paper right here that is already cut to size, and I have it cut, and I think, let's see, well, let's see, 3 3/4 by 5, okay? 3 3/4 by 5, because I want it to be behind this, okay? Now, I am using this jar punch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here as far back as I can get it, okay? And I'm going to do it centered, okay? I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to punch it, okay? Now, I'm going to admit, it does not like this, for some reason, this piece right there. Okay, there it is. Now, sometimes this linen is going to, because I cut it twice there, which was a really bad thing because I kind of went back down, but that's okay. I'm just going to use my snips and do that because that was my fault. I did it. I admit it. So I've got kind of 2. And sometimes this linen paper is a little fussy, which is okay. So there we go. Now, this is Goo Gone. So we're going to get that covered up right there. All right. Because Amy got a little crazy with the Goo Gone earlier today. Now, here's what we've got. We've got this linen piece of paper. I've got my silicone mat, and I've got 3 different colors. I'm going to use soft sea foam, Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, this is about 20 years old, and Garden Green, okay? Again, this is obviously old, but it still works just fine. Now, I have got embossing paste. I couldn't do 2 things at once. This is the matte, just embossing paste. It's not shimmery. This doesn't have all the shimmer and shine that I have used in the past, okay? And I need to find my palette knife because you can't do this without a palette knife. And mine has decided to leave the building, which is very irritating. All right, I will use this one. It's not my favorite, but it will work absolutely just as well. I mean, I'll find it as soon as I've already used this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my stuff, and you can see that I leave all this on. I do leave it in the, bag that it came in. So I'm gonna use my palette knife, and I'm just gonna get some. And you wanna be a little generous. Don't be kind of stingy. I'll show you my mistakes later because there were many. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one more of that. I found I needed a little more of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close this up immediately because I don't want anything to happen to that, okay? All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right, and I wanna make sure that today I have everything in the camera the whole time because I know I am bad about that. Okay, so I am not just using this. I am also using tissue paper, and I have 1 piece of tissue paper for every color. And I'm going to do this by color. Trust me, don't try to put them all at once and then do it because it doesn't work. I know from experience because I screwed that up. All right, so I'm just going to put a dot or 2 of soft sea foam. Remember, you can always add more color, but you cannot. The only thing you can do later is add more paste, and then you might be wasting, right? So you don't really want to do that. All right. And you do want to make sure that you punch this out first, because if it's too thick, it won't go into the thing. So I've got this. I might do it just a hair darker. I might add a little bit more. I'm probably going to regret it, but that's okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to dab it around the paper, okay? If you do not have linen paper, that is absolutely fine. Use basic white. Use green. Use whatever you want. You can do whatever because you know it's yours, not mine. All right, so now I've got this on here, and I'm going to take my first piece of tissue paper and wad it up, and this is what I'm going to use to dab this, okay? So I want this one that's got like all the little crevices and stuff. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to dab it and see what it does. It just gives that texture of, see, and this kind of have to play a little bit. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in a minute. This stuff is going to curl like crazy. And if I was smart, I would have taped it down. Well, maybe I'll get smart right now. I'm going to get smart right now. All right. All right, I'm going to tape it down. It's already trying to curl, but we'll see. We'll put that down there. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do Pear Pizzazz. Again, just a drop. Okay, and then I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to need to add a little more. I might not have gotten quite enough on there. Do a drop, Amy. Come on. Okay. And I said this last week, and I'll say it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. I think Reinkers are the very best value for your money in the catalog. They last 100 years or 25, okay? And they're just great. Now, see, I probably should have made that darker, but you know what? It's okay. It's still going to look pretty. It's just going to not be quite as dark, okay? And then I'm going to take another piece of my stuff. And you can use the same piece. I'll just be honest. I found it a little easier to do the two. And again, I probably should have added more color to that. That's okay. It's all good. Now, Old Olive is next. Be careful. And I say that as someone who made it really, really dark. So oh, I think that's going to be way too much. I'm just going to be honest. I think that's going to be, yeah, it's quite a bit. It's okay. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to be okay because I have it pretty light other places. I think I just got some of my hair in there. Yep. All right. So I've got, okay, hair. Oh, come on. All right. Let's see if I can get rid of the hair. Okay. All right. So there we go. We'll put a little there. That's good. Okay. Again, I have another piece of tissue paper and I'm going to dab it. Just because I want to move the color around a little bit, and I need to make sure that, I just like the texture of it. I just think it's really pretty. So there you go. All right, now at this point, I can add garden green or a little bit more of the Pear Pizzazz, which right now I'm going to use garden green. I'm just going to use a little bit though, because this is another one that can get a little bit, okay. So this is garden green. Let's see. I tried shaded spruce with this, and I'll be honest, that did not go over well. Okay. I am really not adding much today, am I? Let's get a little bit more in there. Okay. Let's pull that back. Did I put Old Olive on there again? I don't know. Now I'm wondering. Now I'm wondering if I used the wrong color the first time. Oh, yeah, I might have. Let's add a little more. I think I may have used Old Olive again on that, didn't I? Oh, y'all. All right. Well, we're gonna garden green it up, right? There we go. Okay. I may have just made a new color, but it's pretty. So there we go. We're gonna go with it, right? Now, if you don't have it completely covered, I think that's okay, because then a little bit of that linen will show through on your card. All right, so here we go. I'll take a little bit of that down here. All right, so there is my shaded spruce, and I'm gonna be honest, I like this a lot. I think that looks really pretty. I'm gonna pull a little more. We can add it there and then there, right like that. Oh, I think that is so pretty. Unfortunately, we can't use this one because, as you can see, it is going to take a hot minute to dry. So I'm going to throw that away, and then I'm going to move this over here to dry, okay? And I have some that I have made. I didn't, I'll admit, mine are a little lighter because I kind of went light. Now, let's do some stamping. Let's do our flowers while we're waiting for that to dry. I'm just kidding. We can't wait because it takes like 20 minutes. Go do a load of laundry, which is what I did. So go do a load of laundry and all that kind of stuff. All right, so now I've got some pieces of basic white. And what I want is I want 2 of this one and 1 of this one. All right, because I need 3. All right, so the first thing, I put them both on the same block because I'm lazy, and you know that by now if you know me at all. All right, so I'm gonna stamp them up, but I don't want the first generation of that, okay? I really don't. I'm gonna stamp that off, and then I'm gonna stamp it over here. Okay, I love that. And then the second time, I just want this one, okay? So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it here. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to stamp off because I want to stamp off, and then I'll do that one right there. Woo! Almost messed that up, huh? All right, so there we go. Now I'm gonna do, these are the stems, so I'm gonna do them in garden green too, but I'm gonna do those obviously as a first generation because I want them darker, right? Okay, let's see. Ta-da! Like that. All right, now I can put garden green up and get that is on my fingernail off. My fingernails are full of embossing paste all over the place. I'm probably going to be picking that off for the next week. All right. Now the second color I'm going to use is Shaded Spruce. And I did not use Shaded Spruce on the background. And I'm going to tell you why. There is a lot of blue in Shaded Spruce. I'm going to show you the one I did the first time, and you're going to laugh. All right, so I'm going to tap this off. All right, and I want this full strength, and this is for the larger one. And I'm just going to put this right here. I don't think these are all that picky. I mean, really, I don't, and that's pretty off, but it's okay. All right, so there you go. Ah, you know what? It's there. I'm not going to worry too much. And then this is here. This is for the little guy. And then I'm going to do that right there. And there you go. So there you have all of your stamping. I actually did Hello, but I stamped that earlier and have already matted it on soft seafoam. So I did that in garden green and then matted it in soft seafoam. But I wanted to have that done because I didn't want this video to last 16 years. All right, now this one and this one you are going to fussy cut, but this one you are not. You're going to take it right here, and you're going to go like this. And then that you're going to have to cut because it's not going to fit. So, and when I say fussy cut, here's what I mean. Remember when you cut, and you're just going to cut this one out, but when you do, please make sure you're moving the paper, not the scissors, okay? So you're just going to cut that like this. And like that, okay? And then this one, you're going to stick in here. Just like this. Centered up. Like that. That's such satisfaction. And this one's a little harder to cut because you have, if you were not punching it, you would want to get kind of into those things, but this one you don't really have to. I'm not going to cut these out. I already have a set cut out, so I'm not going to do that just because I don't want to take up the time just for you to see me cut. That's not really probably the most exciting thing about your day today. Okay. I mean, it might be, but I don't think so. Okay. Now let's do the fun part, okay? Now, I've got my piece of soft seafoam right here, and I've got my piece of basic white that I have cut. Now, I want you to look at this. If you don't mind this being soft seafoam and you want it soft seafoam, don't do this part. If you want it white, then you're going to need a piece of white to put there. All right, so I've just got it. And honestly, let's see, this is about almost 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. All right. It could probably be quite a bit smaller than that, but that is probably just the piece that I had doing it. So I'm just going to put it here. I want to make sure it's low enough that I can see the bottom of that thing. And if it's not straight, it really doesn't matter because that's not going to show. The only part of that that's going to show is right here. Okay? Or right here. Okay. So now I want to look at, I need to do a little bit of guesstimating. I'm not measuring because that seems like a lot of work. Now here's one of the pieces that I did earlier, and yes, it does curl. Okay, so I'm going to kind of do this, and I'm going to make sure that if I do that there, this is going to cover it. Okay, and yes, it does. I'm going to push it up just a hair, just like that. Now, I'm going to take my pencil, which if you have never seen these everlasting pencils, they don't actually come with the embossing paste on them. But these are really cool pencils that you can, I'm just guesstimating. I want to make sure on that again that that's where I want it. All right, I'm going to bring it down a hair. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to do. Do that, that, and that. And that's just giving me some guidelines to where things are going to go. The hard part is going to come in a minute, okay? So I'm going to move this out of the way a bit, and I'm going to have this. Now, I have got this cute little thing right here. These little jar, I don't know what they're called. Jar things are in the annual catalog, which does go away at the end of April. So if you see this and like this, I would probably think about getting this now. I'm not saying it's going away, but I would probably do that now. All right, so now this is going to go in like this. Okay. Sorry. It's going to go like this. Okay. And the stuff is going to be in it. This has adhesive on the top and on the bottom for us to put down here. But remember, this is adhesive back. If you put this on here and put it down, then you cannot get this up. Trust me, you can't. And I know that because I did it. All right. I'm gonna put my everlasting pencil on. It doesn't get dull. They give you extra tips, but it like doesn't get dull. It's really cool. You can get it on Amazon. Again, minus the embossing paste, because I know that looks gorgeous and you're jealous, but there you go. All right. All right, so here we go. Now I'm adding these sparkles, and these are also in the annual catalog, and they come in a pack of 3. They come with green. Let's see. Green, pink, and blue. They come in a set of 3. I'm using green today. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to take these off yet because, trust me, you don't want to do that. All right. So I'm going to put this in here, and you can put as much or as little as you want. I think they're pretty, so I'm going to put a good amount, you know. Let's see. I don't know. That looks like a good amount, you know. I wanted to kind of be in there and just know. And if you're smart, you will not do it this way. You will actually do it in your tray. You will do it in... You'll do it in this tray right here. You would do it in here because this was where the smart people would do it. And then you can get rid of it, and it's a whole thing. Oh, but I'm just not that smart, y'all. I should have done it. This is what I should have done. Then this stuff, you just boom, 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 right? Oh, gosh, I wish someday I'm going to be smarter, but not today. All right. Okay. So there's this. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to do is... I want to put these on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and here's where it's going to get fun. I'm going to go ahead and take this paper off of this. Okay. All right. Now, this is something I learned maybe the hard way. Do not try to speed up this process by heating this paper. I would very much caution you against that because I learned the hard way. All right, so we're going to put this in this, okay? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I didn't take the paper off of this one. I'm really doing a good job so far. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take that piece off. So I'm going to adhesive, right? I'm going to put this in this, okay? So just like that. Just like that, okay? So there we go. Woo! All right. First part's done, right? Now, I want my cute little stems, because I've already cut my stems. Okay, I'm going to get 3 different ones. So I've got my 3 little stems. Well, I need them in here, right? Because you don't want to just, you know, have them willy-nilly, okay? So I'm going to actually put them here, and I'm going to cut them, okay? So I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to cut them right here. Ah, hold on. See? It's sticky. Okay. Now, these, in a minute, I'm going to glue on the front. These, I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to put them to where, after I take this off, then I'm going to put them down, all right? So I'm going to kind of, again, I've got to use a couple little tools here because I'm clumsy. I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to use this to pull this off. Okay, you can do it, Amy. Ta-da! All right. All right. Whew. It's going good so far. It's going good so far. Then I'm going to put these in here, kind of to where they go out a little bit, like this, okay? We'll have one in the middle. Oh, turn them over because you don't want to see them, right? Not that I've done this wrong before, but I have, because I'm a master at messing things up. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I need to get this onto here. Well, I can't dump it over because that would be a little crazy, right? Because then I'd lose all the little thingies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move those because they don't go there. Okay, I'm going to kind of look, and I've got my little things here. I'm going to line it up, and then I'm going to kind of put it down. Okay, now I'm not going to push until I turn it over, and I see I've got it a little crooked, and I'm going to see if I can fix it a bit. And it looks like I can. You see what I'm doing here? You see? And then I'm going to put this down. And I've got a little piece right here. I know he escaped, but we're going to get him out. You little escapee. You do not go there. All right. And then I'm going to push that down. And then I've got that just like that. Woohoo! I did it. See? Look, how cute is that? Now we have to finish the card. The next thing I'm going to do, though, before I do anything else, is I want to get this on here, okay? I really want to make sure I have this on here because I want my leaves to go over top of it. Now, you can use dimensionals, but I love these things. I really just fell in love with them recently, and they're really my new favorite thing. They're a little bit taller, and I like that, okay? Because I feel like this is tall. Like, you're paying extra shipping if you're shipping this card, and I might not ship it again. I gotta make some cards that you can ship because this might not be a shippable card. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why I always am this worrier of, oh, what if I run out? What if I run out? You know what? I can buy more. So I've got to stop saying, what if I run out? I'm not going to use it because then I won't have it. Same with embossing paste. I keep telling myself, well, I don't want to use it because then I won't have it. Well, that is just, to me, stupid. Like, why? But I'll be honest, I will probably buy on my next order some more in case it does get taken from the catalog. I don't know yet. if it will be out of the catalog, but if it is, I'm getting me some more because I love this embossing paste. They will not announce until like March 30th or 29th what's going to leave the catalog, and I don't want to chance it. All right, so I'm going to put this right here. Make sure that it's all straight. And there you go. How cute is that? All right. And so then you've got, you know, your little cute little thingies there. All right. So now I'm going to get my 3 pieces of greens to come out here because they've got to come out of there, right? But that's why I cut them off so I could use them up here, okay? So I'm going to take my glue. So this one I do need my Tombow glue, my green glue. And where'd that little guy go? All right, I'll do this one. All right. Y'all, I can use this glue 10 seconds before I get on camera, and it's fine. And then when I get on camera, it does not work. I'm going to use this one. I used this one earlier. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. All right, so I'm just gluing it at the bottom. I don't know why. You can probably glue it all the way, but I didn't. I want one to go that way. Again, I'm just putting some glue this way. So that's going to go like that. And then this one, and honestly, these are mostly going to get covered. So it's not a huge deal. But there you go. So I've got those 3. All right. Now I'm going to get my leaves. Okay. And they're going to come down because I want them to. That's really all that is to it. So I'm going to have them come down like that. I'm going to put this guy in first. I've already put these on because, again, I think you get tired of watching me put dimensionals on. I can't imagine that's a very exciting pastime, right? Not that exciting. Okay. So there, this one's going to kind of go like that. And then this one is going to go here. I'm going to stick this kind of below here. Ah, you didn't stay on, did you? All right, well, you know what? Maybe I really want you underneath. You're going to go like that, just like that. Ah, how cute. I just love this card. All right, and then I'm going to do hello that I already have here. And I made it really kind of as small as I could because I wanted it to kind of, I don't know, fit in here on the card without getting crazy. So I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on that. All right. And then I'm going to put it on here. And I'm going to kind of, you know, nestle it in there a little bit so that it kind of, you know, looks like it's part of the scenery. Look, I hope you like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you. This is the bloopers round. Say you don't have embossing paste and you say, Amy, I don't have that stuff. I don't know how to do it. Well, here you go. Here it is solid. I just used garden green and soft sea foam, and I think this is an absolutely beautiful card. I just didn't do this part, right? So no, not much, you know, not a huge difference. I like that embossing paste. Now you're going to see my embossing paste bloopers. So this one, oh, that's the one I did today. Hold on. Okay, if you want to see the really bad one. All right, this is the first, here's the first one I did. This one I did, and then I walked out the door and said, nope, I'm done. This doesn't work. I'm stupid. All right, forget it, Amy. There it is. Okay, now, this is shaded spruce. It's got a lot of blue in it when you do it like this. And I went, ooh, that does not work. So I decided no. And this is just on basic white. I did not do this on linen. But again, I might use it for something else, but whew, it didn't work. And then I did one where I got a little crazy with the old olive. And there's that one. Now this one has a ton, I don't know if you can see, of texture. You are not going to be able to get this into the stamp. So this would just be a background. And again, this is on white. So you're not going to do that. Now, I have one more. Here's the other one. Now, this is one I did that I do actually really like. This isn't a Bloopers one. This is one I did on basic white too, and it doesn't peel. Doesn't curl too much either. But I did this one, and I do think this one is really pretty. And this was my backup. Well, I did have another backup. So, and you can see I did, you know, I added more color on this one than this one, just so you had a little bit different look. And I will make this one up into the card, and that's probably going to be on the top shot too, so you can see that. All right. I hope that you learned something today. You enjoyed it. I'm sorry for all of my mistakes. I do try not to make them, but well, I do. Let's just be honest. It's me. I hope that you have a fantastic week this week. I've got another week of school. We've got another evening performance, but that's okay. I get to go see Moulin Rouge on Saturday, so I'm really, really excited about that. So it's going to be a great, great week. So anyway, as always, please like and subscribe and, you know, leave comments. I love reading your comments. And if you have questions, please reach out to me. I'm always here for you if you ever have any questions at all. So I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week. Bye, and thank you for watching.